Very good. Notice in wrestling, we go hand behind the armpit, and then we're underneath the arms. In jiu-jitsu, a lot of times, we don't want to do that. We want to come over because you're going to choke Trent. Okay? I know you want to choke him. Okay, so now back to Trent. This time, maybe we'll hit our cradle. Go ahead, push, snap, nice front headlock, move him around, pull him around, and go ahead and attack for that cradle. Go. Okay, head in the ribs, pulls him down. Wrestling-wise, we're going to go cradle walk up. Again, guys, this does not apply to jiu-jitsu all that much. It just shows good control. This is how you pin in a wrestling match from a near cradle. Very nice. Teach Me Grappling, what's up? Brian Peterson. I've got Trent Munoz and I've got Kyle Roth right behind the camera. Guys, today we have fires going on in Santa Clarita. They're probably in other parts of California as well. So right now, practices and classes are kind of like our little world, in our bubble of Santa Clarita is little crazy right now for Southern California. We didn't have a lot of people here for our morning jiu-jitsu class, so I'm going to give you guys some wrestling today. We had an early morning wrestling practice because the kids were out of school due to the fires, and so you're going to benefit now because you get to learn some wrestling. So here, let me take the camera. All right, there's Kyle. Okay, here's what we're working on, guys. We're going to show you guys a little bit about a front headlock. We're going to do this front headlock standing, so you can get a front headlock a bunch of ways. But let's say he's just got a collar tie, he gives him a snap down. You guys see that? Real simple technique. Just show that again. Ultra simple. Little push into your opponent, snap him. Simple. If you guys have an opponent, go ahead and release him again. If you have an opponent that is standing upright, like a lot of jiu-jitsu guys kind of stand, just squat your legs a little, Kyle. Yeah, like that. That guy's kind of hard to snap down. Go ahead, try to push him and snap him. He's a little hard to snap down. But that kind of guy is easy to shoot on. So if you give him a hard snap and then you just penetrate, what happens is we start to take our opponent down. And then Kyle learns this lesson. His coach yells at him, and his coach says, "You're not in your stance. You're not in your stance." So now he gets a little bit lower, a little bit better stance to defend the shots. Go ahead and take a shot, Trent. Okay, see how he got in? But it's a little different than the earlier one. This one looks like a little more challenging. Now go ahead, let's do it again. And then we're going to block him out, Kyle, with our head. So we're blocking him out with the head. See that? That's a wrestling stance. That's why wrestlers stay so low, because in a grappling situation where there are not knees to the face, you want to be in a low stance. So now Trent can take advantage of that. Maybe he's going to snap him instead. Now, what do we do once we get the snap down? We've got the head there. Look at on the side. His left hand's going to make a nice, deep monkey grip, hook grip on the elbow. Now, real quick, Trent, just kind of go up the arm a little higher up the arm. Yeah, from there he could do it, but you'll notice that if Kyle resists, pull that elbow in, Kyle. No, please don't turn. You moved away from the camera view. Just pull the elbow in. Show me how strong your muscles are. See that? Yeah, do that again. Show how strong your muscles are. See that? He's working his back muscles in here. So what Trent wants to do is he wants to go to the bottom of the lever, and he's going to go ahead and pull from there. Now go ahead and give me a little bit of pull. Can't do it, Kyle? Good. So that means Trent's in a good position. Now, the other thing, most important, well, not most, all the components are important, is where this shoulder is right here. So just back up and show where the shoulder fits in the pocket. So it's going to go right inside on the neck. A lot of guys are up here on the back. You don't want to be there. So if you kind of get up there on the back a little bit, see, his shoulder looks decent from at a glance. If you pan away and you look at this front headlock, a lot of people will say, looks good, looks good. But if you guys notice, Kyle right now feels much less pressure. Even if Trent sprawls a little bit, Kyle, just go ahead, show me how strong you are. Just lift up and kind of, yeah, see that? He's starting to lift up. We want to get heavy on that neck, on that head, on that spine. So the shoulder's right there in the middle, and then he's also going to close his elbow. See how the elbow stays closed. If the elbow is open, or let's say Kyle's a smart wrestler and maybe Trent's not paying attention, and you grab that elbow, you pull it out, you can hit a nice little, kind of like a peak, like a duck, hit a little duck right there, nice, and then pop that head up, and then we can get a good position there and go behind. So Trent's gonna make sure he minds his position. He's gonna close his elbow. And then what that does is it puts Kyle's head underneath. The elbow's closed, and then the head, if you lift your head a little bit, Kyle, it's gonna not come out through this little space. So the head's gonna run into the rib cage here and the elbow. He can feel that pressure. Now go ahead and hold that. Now, we've got the right hand doing the right job, the right shoulder's in the right place, the left hand's pulling on the elbow, the head's lowered right in that spot, the legs are back, we're distributing weight. Next, we're gonna ask Kyle to just move. And so Trent's gonna say, go ahead and move, Kyle, and he's just gonna hold the position. He's not gonna attack him, he's just gonna ride him, basically, wear him out. See, as you see them moving around, Kyle, try to stay up. I know you're getting tired, but try to stay up, yeah. So if he's trying to come up, he can't. And now, as he's here, we're not gonna have Trent allow Kyle to move Trent. Remember, this is Trent. We don't want Kyle moving Trent. We want Trent moving Kyle. So go ahead, let's move him around. Nice. See that? We're moving him around. We're wearing this guy out with a good position. Pulling on that elbow. Now, something I didn't mention on the elbow, guys, is that there's serious stress on Kyle's shoulder. Like right in here, there's stress on that shoulder. When you pull that elbow out and you push and penetrate your right shoulder into the neck, and he's grabbing that chin, he's really increasing the pressure on Kyle, and it's so much that you could tear your shoulder. So just be careful. If you're both at about the same level, like Kyle and Trent, Kyle's he's not gonna tear his shoulder because he's gonna protect himself. But if Kyle didn't know what he was doing, Trent would just rip that shoulder right out. So just remember that. Keep that in mind. Go ahead, let's move him around a little bit. Let's circle him one way, circle him the other, and then let's go ahead and break him to his knees. Nice. We break him down to his knees. Now the simple stuff would be like a go behind. Go ahead and back up in a circle real quick to pull that elbow. Show that pulling of the elbow. And then now he's gonna place hand behind the armpit right there. As he goes hand behind the armpit, he can get his go behind right there. As he comes around in a wrestling match, he's gonna look for his control. Your turn, Kyle. I know we're getting you in there, so we're going to let you do it now. Give him a little push and a snap. Good. He gets a nice front headlock, and now he's going to work on that lever, pulling that elbow out, increasing the shoulder pressure. He's got the shoulder pressure in the neck. He's closing his right elbow, making sure that the elbow's not out. The head is under the rib cage, and he's stuck. Trying to move a little bit. Trent, first you try to move Kyle, and Kyle will ride you. Just sprawl good on him, Kyle, and keep the weight on him. That's it. And now, let's go ahead. Don't let him dictate. Now, Kyle, you move him. Nice. Now let's drag him all the way to the floor. Nice. Good. And then a lot of times when you guys do that and you drag him to the floor, you noticed he circled to his right and he pulled the elbow. That was really nice. Go ahead and pop back up, Trent. But I want you guys to also work on how to circle to the left and yank the head in a circle as you drop to your knees. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now that left leg's up. Notice his stance too right here. We've got our left leg up. We got our right knee down, but it has to be in a good position. If that leg is too close, you're not heavy, and he'll grab it. Okay, and that's gonna cause problems. So that knee should be back, and it can hover. It can go ahead and activate it off the mat a little. That's good, but remember, you don't have to be fully sprawled all the time. It's okay to use your knee as a balance point at times during your front headlock. Okay, now he looks like he's in real good position here. Go ahead, increase that pressure. Pull that hand off the mat. Nice. And then now go ahead and pull him in a circle a little bit and run behind with a hand behind the armpit. Very good. Notice in wrestling, we go hand behind the armpit and then we're underneath the arms. In jiu-jitsu, a lot of times we don't want to do that. We want to come over because you're going to choke Trent. Okay, I know you want to choke him. Okay, so now back to Trent. This time maybe we'll hit our cradle. Go ahead, push, snap, nice front headlock, move him around, pull him around, and go ahead and attack for that cradle. Go. Okay, head in the ribs, pulls him down. Wrestling wise, we're going to go cradle walk up. Again, guys, this does not apply to jiu-jitsu all that much. It just shows good control. This is how you pin in a wrestling match from a near cradle. Very nice. Kyle, your turn. Push him, pull him. Nice. Pulling that elbow out. Nice job dropping him down. Pull that arm, go into that cradle. Nice tight hold. Okay. Dumping him down. He's going to get his leg behind his opponent's leg. Walk on up towards the head. Try to fight that, Trent. Try to get out. Nice. And then we look down here like a ref, and we see that his shoulders are flat. That's a fall. Very nice. Okay. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. Should we show them how to get that cradle, how to increase the pressure? Maybe a little. We'll add a little bit. Go ahead, Trent. Get that front headlock in. On this one, let me see. I'll also add in. Go ahead. Go to stance again. Stance. Let's go to fake shot snap. Keep your right hand on the collar. Just change levels. Level change and then snap. That's a great way to get in a front headlock. Okay. A little different than push and snap, but we're feigning and then snap. Okay. So on this one, what I want you to do now is we're going to increase the pressure by kind of dipping our right hip down towards the mat as we're kind of walking in a circle. Nice. Look at this position. As he's pulling the elbow, just pause right there. That's a killer amount of pressure on the neck and on the head right there. Notice the legs. He's walking sideways with his head in the armpit. And now even if Kyle tries to run from it, he's going to chase him and he's going to eventually reach and get that leg. As he gets that leg, he can lock his hands, forehead in the hip or the rib cage, and then now he's ready. He can pop his head out, get behind the leg if you're the wrestler, and then let's go for the pin. I know some of you guys that are doing jiu-jitsu out there, you may look at this and either think it's wacky, or you're going to go, wow, I'm going to try that. But, it's really difficult to find a submission from here, so it's probably not worthwhile. Nice job, guys. But there could be something there if you explore it enough, but at least you can use it for control. So you can use the cradle for control. And then I got to show it one more time. Kyle, because I just remembered something. Okay? And this is why wrestling needs to be in your jiu-jitsu as well. Go ahead. Let's get a little fake shot, and then snap down. Very nice. Let's pull him down. And then we're going to go to that cradle. We're going to walk. Nice and tight. He gets to the cradle. He breaks Trent down. Now imagine this. You guys get here in a street fight. How are you going to block those knees to the head, Trent? Yeah, you might stick your hand out to block that knee, right? But imagine if Kyle, go ahead and bring the knee all the way back, Kyle. Stand up on your left foot. Yeah, like that. And now he can fire those knees real hard at the face. So again, this is an example where cradles, although they're seen in wrestling, but you guys can actually use this in come on, show something. Yeah, you can actually use this in a street fight, and that way you can use cradles. Because they're not seen a whole lot in jiu-jitsu, but they're effective. So, that's it. You really want to knee them?
No.
Okay. I got nice kids, you guys. All right. So that's it. Teach Me Grappling. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you like this video, click the link down below at Patreon and PayPal. Contribute to this channel. I will be back for more next time. It's Friday. The weekend's here. I have a seminar tomorrow in Ventura, and maybe I'll get some clips from that seminar, and I'll try to bring you guys that stuff later this weekend. Take it easy, guys. See ya.